I've come back from Melbourne, I've come back from VidCon, and I had left my car at my friend's house who lives close to the airport and just taken an Uber, and I came back and was trying to put the key in the lock last night and realised I think someone tried to break into my car while I was away. There's a bit of metal shoved in. So nothing seems to be taken. I don't know if they actually managed to get in. So I am in South Auckland basically. I'm here for a few days and I'm just kind of networking, filming a bit, meeting friends and someone I've actually started freelancing for. So it's kind of the last little bit of Auckland before I start making my way south. That's the plan anyway. Just drove into Auckland to have dinner at a friend's. Drove back to the airport where my caravan is parked and the gate's closed. The gate to the airport. Which makes sense. I should have thought of that. So, guess I'm going to leave the car locked up at the entrance and when it's open in the morning come and collect it, I guess. That's reassuring, the car's still here. I'd looked up online and found out that the gates open at 6 a.m. and close at 9 p.m. So set my alarm clock for 6 a.m. and it took me about another 15 minutes to finally get out of bed. It's actually really peaceful this time of morning. Especially when you don't have to rush around getting ready for work. I was worried that they'd decide to tow it or someone would have broken in. Right, I think I'm going to get my second cup of tea straight away. Just need that little bit of help. A bit of drama at this campground while I've been here. Used to be able to have dogs, and yesterday they just changed the rules, so no dogs. So I actually saw quite a few dogs yesterday and this morning, so I think they must have all just left today. Yeah, apparently, you know, at the airport there are pretty strict rules with where your dog can and can't go. So the rules were the dogs weren't allowed to go outside of this NZMCA area. Apparently people were, so they've just had to say no dogs. So it's making me think. I really wanted a dog, but I don't know. All the campgrounds I really like, you can't take dogs, so I don't know. It's really making me just take my time with thinking about getting one. Which is a shame. It would be awesome to have a dog. So it's spring, and all I really need is a throw in the evenings and a hot drink. And seriously, by heating up some water on the stove, it kind of heats the whole place anyway. It is a small area to heat. And this was shoved into the car lock. It's the tip of a I want to say screwdriver, but is it Phillips head? So unfortunately the locksmith tried to fix it, but this damaged something inside, so my mechanics ordered me a couple of new locks and I'm just waiting now. I'm staying in Auckland longer than I planned because, I just need to wait for these locks to arrive.
And there's water, grey water underneath the boot mat as well. That's all wet again. Yuck. I'm gonna have to get paper towels and mop that up, I think.
The nicest day today. Feels like winter's finally finishing. And this is, I'm just kind of staying put. I'm staying at this campground longer than planned just because of that. The car lock has just been a little more fiddly than expected. But it's a nice place to stay. This one's also just $3 a night, and it's maybe a half an hour drive to the city centre. Last couple of days I've just been freelancing. I've got 3 clients I'm just doing a little bit of work for, which is amazing. Money is good. And then I'm just doing a whole lot of video editing. I've actually filmed so much, enough to edit 4 different videos, and then I've got some footage for 3 that I'm in the making of, like this one. I managed to order a new gas cover online. Hopefully it looks the right size as well, that's always good. I've noticed that the caravan needs a bloody good wash. But I struggle to figure out where I can wash caravans. Yeah, because this place, they've got signs everywhere saying no washing of your vehicles. And I checked out a place nearby, one of those wash it yourself coin operated places, and I don't think I could get my caravan in there. So I might just be living in a dirty caravan until I find a good place to wash it. So we'll see. So it's starting to get to the embarrassing side. There's even a little bit of green mold on the roof. Yeah. So I just spotted this ice cream or frozen dessert, whatever it is, at the local supermarket. I've heard about it. Kind of felt like something a little naughty. It's not the cheapest, it's $10 for this. Yum. So the fridge has actually been working perfectly all winter, running on gas, except for yesterday. Yesterday it just started playing up, and today. Number 12. Yeah. So my poor ice cream hasn't survived so well. Like if it's just in the middle of summer that I need to plug in and spend a bit of money on power, I can do that. So I'm hoping this is just like a random, unusual change and it's gonna be fine again. More like a drink than a ice cream. An update with the car key. So the new one came in with new car keys. I kind of want the same key on all my locks, so apparently I can take this to a locksmith and they can reconfigure it. But I couldn't find one who could actually do it today because I'm leaving Auckland tomorrow. So I've still got a hole in the side of the door where this should go. And my mechanic's actually pretty awesome. He showed me how I can put it together myself. So I'll probably just have to get this reconfigured in Hamilton or Waikato somewhere and then try to put it together myself. And thank you Alan, Manuel, Pauline, Luther, David, Laurie, William, Braze Caravans, Kevin and all my other Patreons. Thank you guys.